So let's go this way. See if we can do some herbing along the way. But as I was trying to get to earlier, I've changed my program that I used to record things on. It used to cut things off every half hour, and this one doesn't automatically cut off. So I'm going to be in for some very long videos unless I go in there and manually edit them. And frankly, I hate doing that. I don't have a professional editor. I've got Microsoft Movie Maker. And although this computer is faster than my laptop, it's not the fastest computer in the world. It's got an AMD processor, but that has 6 cores on it, mind you. I just wish the software used all 6 cores. There's something down here I can root. There it is. I guess I need 400 to get that. Alright. Where am I at for herbalism? 396. Doggone it. 4 of them. I think all I'm going to find are frozen herbs around here. Yep. Alright, so let's go down this way, go back this way. And I hate to bore you on this, but I'm going to need to pick four more herbs that are not frozen herbs to get my herbalism to 400. $396 out of 450. I love the music in this game. And of all the music, the Witch King music I think was the best music they've ever created. I love the title music and the music that played when you first log in. Boom, boom. There was a YouTube video of a chorus singing the title sequence. It was quite good, actually. I didn't go up. Doggone it. See, that's another thing I don't like. It used to be you picked an herb, your skill would go up. It's yellow, doggone it. It should go up. But don't get me started on skills. It is so difficult. Why aren't you going up? Maybe this is why I'm stuck at 396. Professions. Finally, okay. Professions. So, it is really difficult to go to level professions nowadays, especially if you're just starting out, because you are leveling your character faster than you're leveling your professions, and you really literally have to go back and either go into a low-level zone to finish leveling it, or you have to buy them from the auction house. And of course, the auction house is not cheap. Especially with enchanting. I mean, God, the enchanting ingredients are so overpriced. Because people assume, hey, you got a max level tune and you got thousands of gold to spare, and I don't. I mean, I spend my gold on my characters. I won't say lavishly, but I don't hoard it. No pun intended. Mind you, I don't spend it on battle pets and things like that. I spend it on heirlooms mostly lately. Heirlooms and the upgrades to heirlooms, so I can get tunes like this to level 90 or 100 using these heirlooms. And those aren't cheap. Alright, so we're down to 390, up to 398, so hopefully soon we will reach the 400 point and then we can move on. But it's just so hard to level the professions nowadays. I mean, some of these, I mean, there are guides that'll show you exactly what you need, what recipes you need, etc. And that's fine, but most of these things take too many mats to begin with. You know, and I've got a lot of lower level tunes, especially, well, not on this account, but on the other account. I've got a lot of lower level tunes. I had one level 90 I think it was a priest who was doing tailoring and enchanting, and it just took the longest time to level that, and finally I had to wind up. Need to do a little fishing here. It's a little water walking here. Water walking, where are you? Water walking. When fishing is a profession, I hate the worst. It really is. $97, that's where her fishing is at. I think the highest I've got fishing on any character is like 500. I haven't had anyone get to max level on fishing in any expansion. But this priest wound up having to, because they did change the rules a little bit with the latest expansion, where you can level it using current recipes. But of course, that takes a lot of mats too. All right. All right, one more, hopefully. But instead of spending, yay, okay, now. And just for good measure, we're going to grab this too. But yeah, she spent a lot of her mats leveling up from like what is it, like 300? I think she had it at. Where are we? We could go to Warsong Hole and just yeah, we're not gonna bother. Anyway, she could have been using her mats to make stuff for her. That's the data stuff. Okay, yeah, we're gonna skip that. We're well beyond that. She could have used her mats to, make stuff that she needed for her, her get up, her gear, and instead she had to do other things. She had to disenchant the gear that she got, so she had no gold. She couldn't sell the stuff that she didn't need. She had to disenchant it. And that's true for altists, for all of the enchanters. I mean, at whatever level they are, they get anything to get the skill up, they have to disenchant their gear. It just takes too many mats to level up. Alright, that's the end of my rant. Isn't there like a boat I can take here? Yeah, there it is. Oh, I missed it. To just sit here and wait for it. There's a flight path here. Ooh. Let's get rid of some stuff here. Doesn't need that. I haven't had a mana to tune or use hardly any mana at all. So since this expansion came out, we're gonna wait for the boat because it's a long flight, and there's actually quests that we can do on the other end here. We are almost at level 73 here. Now, I was on a tune earlier this month. It was a dwarf paladin, and she is a similar level to Buzzix here. And she pushed her through Dragonblight and into Grizzly Hills. And I like to put all my tunes through the Wrathgate, despite the fact that they've changed it to the point where you no longer have to do the other stuff around it. I kind of wish they changed that, but I guess it would mean putting the old Orgrimmar in there and then putting the old Undercity hasn't really changed, but it means changing things too much, I guess, from their perspective. You would literally have to go back and pass in the past. All right. Where are you? Maybe it would have been faster to fly. Alright, where are you? Didn't think it took that long. Yes, we are going to wait for it. Wait this long, I'm going to take the damn boat. Alright, come on. Sorry, I'm not going to narrate my way through this. I know some people like to do the voices and things like that, read along with the text. I am not one of those. Good, there's nothing there I need. Tuskar fishing spear, which is white. Item level 75. There it is. Now, is it really fair to have that tortoise go after carrots? And it never stops. I suppose we could have fished while we were waiting, but I really didn't want to. Some people like fishing, I absolutely do not. Used to be that to get the next level of first aid here, you had to have a manual drop. In fact, manuals used to be the only way to learn this kind of stuff. Finally, they changed it. Alright. Once we reach the Horde base in Dragonflight, I am going to get what quests I can there, and then 12. This is another one of those things I really hate. Archaeology. And some people spend hours doing it. I can't do that. I mean, it's one of those things I had to level on my little Hunter tunes in the level 90 areas, because apparently you can do that and gather pieces that you need and level it up that way, but I can't do it. I can't. Yeah. I'm a quester. I like to do quests. I like to kill things that are required for the quest, and I like to gather the materials I need for the quests. I like to do the professions, but if I don't have them that, so I'm going to push on. This is definitely slower than I thought. Yeah, so once we reach Dragonblight, we are going to set up space, gather the quests, quest logs down to 2. And once we get all that settled, then we will go to Dalaran, whatever the heck it's called. We'll have to make the trip. I think I'm going to make that the home from now on, or at least until I get to 78. Like I said, there should be some quests here. No, I'm not going to do that yet. We'll wait on that one. Some quests here we're going to pick up. Pick up the flight pass so I don't have to take a stupid boat anymore. I didn't think so. Okay. And we can now get the frozen herbs. Thank goodness for that. Okay. There's a daily quest in there too. May as well. Oh yes, the kind of quest I don't particularly like. Alright, so we need to go obviously there. We'll come back to finish this one. One thing about having all this rested experience is you get double the experience when you do the mining and herbing. If you're not rested, then you get half of it. And oh, so close. But yeah, we're going to do the whole Rascade stuff here, so. And once we get to where we're going, again, we're going to pick up the quest and go to Dalaran. And now this is where I should level. Whoosh. God, no. You're kidding me, right? $84. Short 84. I'll tell you what, we'll turn in that quest and then we'll whoosh. Now, this is actually an interesting quest line in this area. There we go. Over here, because not only do you do the Dragonblight, all the stuff for the Rascade and stuff like that, you get to watch them building the stuff for Rascade. Alright. go to Dalaran. Let's see. Okay. So we've got all the quests that we need initially on this. Because not only are we going to be doing quests around here, we are going to be doing quests around here, which is Venom Spite, which is where we'll see the plague that they unleash in the Rascate. Spoilers! Made. So. And for those of you who have not done the full version of the Rascate, including the quests afterwards, I feel sorry for you. So this is where the Rascate is actually, because you know you see Ice Crown over here, so this is where the Rascate is. And we will at least see the quests leading up to the Rascate and the cutscene for the Rascate, and that is it's a chilling scene. It really gives you, chills, and every time I see it, I've seen it dozens of times, and it still makes me feel, creepy. But after that, there came a whole series of quests where you're fighting for fighting with Thrall and fighting with what's her face, Sylvanas. So I think this is the home. Should be a daily quest here somewhere. Does not increase your cooking, but does give you cooking seals, cooking awards. Used to be a Dalaran cooking award, which is a little different from the Epicurean awards that they give, but alright, do we even have... Okay, so we need 4 northern suits. We only have 2 chilled meats. Let's go visit the bank briefly. See if we have anything saved there. And yeah, this was the first area where they had the cooking awards. They didn't have the cooking dailies until later on. I suppose she's got any chilled meat in there. All kinds of stuff about that. Yay, okay. There's a bottle of wine here somewhere. There it is. Put a little fire in here. Let's record what stews. Oh no, it's on fire. A basic campfire. really wanted to be war chief. Alright, so less things to do on that. Ooh, okay. Alright, I think that's enough for one day. I want to thank you for watching. Have a great day.